Damon, I know some of that rain is starting to try and make its way into our region. At what point or throughout the afternoon will we see some dry time, and when will that rain start to fall? What can people expect today?
It looks like we're going to have a couple of waves of rainfall, if you will. This first one's finally starting to make its way over the mountains, and then we'll have a little bit of a break and then keep all of that precipitation going. And the Skycam view right now over Hagerstown is definitely showing that, yeah, the rain is starting to get a lot closer. We have some very dark gray clouds off on the horizon there pointing back to the west. That's not something we have seen throughout a good portion of the morning. There's been actually some sunshine breaking through at times, but not the case anymore as that rainfall gets closer and closer. Still, the temperature right now is up to 60 degrees. It actually just fell back down a degree there as we were looking at the graphic overall, and those temperatures certainly have gone up as we've gone with time here into the 60s along Interstate 81 for the most part, and back toward parts of central Maryland down toward the D.C. metro. So that sunshine did make the difference, brought back the mild air, but look at back where it has been raining. Middle 40s through Cumberland, back into the Laurel Highlands of southern PA, and the rainfall has been accompanied by these southerly winds that have picked up as well and have increased to about 15 to 20 miles an hour. So not only do we have warm temperatures, but we have the wind back once again with this precipitation and storm system crossing the area. And look at the loop over the last 3 hours. There have been sporadic showers. They've mostly been contained west of Interstate 81, south of Interstate 66, with the mountains really impeding their progress. But now as we head into the afternoon, there's been more and more moisture building on the eastern side of the mountains, and with the center of this storm system getting closer as well, it's going to be easier for that rainfall to be forced up and over and lead to a very soggy rest of the afternoon and going into the overnight hours tonight. So yes, it's been a very slow build to get to this point, but have that rain gear handy as we will now be dealing with those rain showers more frequently through the rest of the day into tomorrow. But with that cold front crossing the area, it's going to be another warm start to the day. But once that front does cross through, it's going to get back down toward freezing. Quite the temperature drop as we head toward Thursday. And that is right when the next storm system is going to roll into the picture. And there is the possibility with freezing rain in the forecast that we could have some very icy conditions in certain locations across the area, especially to the north. But for right now, thankfully enough, we're dealing with just rainfall. And there it is. Those showers finally make it over the mountains as we head toward 1 o'clock and beyond this afternoon. That first wave of rainfall will be tracking through at a rapid rate. By 5 o'clock this evening, many of us will catch a bit of a dry patch, but there are those additional showers that are going to continue to track through as we head toward 10 o'clock tonight. And then notice as we go toward Wednesday morning, the last of those showers should be out of here by 6 o'clock in the morning. And we're looking at fairly dry conditions then through most of the day tomorrow as we await for that cold front to arrive and eventually sweep in some colder and drier air as we head at least into the very middle parts of the week. So all in all, this rainfall is not going to be anything very substantial, especially given that we had the mountains wring out a lot of that moisture just west of the area. So most locations will end up with a quarter, possibly a half an inch of precipitation. That is about it. But the wind is going to be the other story that we're going to be dealing with. Already going to be picking up this afternoon as we head through the afternoon into the overnight hours tonight. We could have wind gusts as high as 25, if not 30 miles an hour. So nothing all that substantial, but noticeable. And those winds will stick with us as we go throughout the day on Wednesday. There's that temperature drop Wednesday night into Thursday, and we're looking at that possibility of freezing rain and sleet mixed with the rainfall most of Thursday afternoon before transitioning to rain and then wrapping up on Friday.